What's up, YouTube? This your man Gerard B with Gerard B TV. Burgundy and gold, baby. We never fold. And the Washington Commanders landed 5 players in the NFL top 100, right? Voted on by the players, as well as 3 more players in the ESPN's top 100 projections heading into 2025. But here's the thing, those lists don't tell the full story. Today, we're going to break it all down and see what the league really thinks about our squad and why I believe the Commanders are about to smash these expectations, baby, with 5 bold predictions, right, for the season ahead. So let's get into it. You already know what I'm about to say. Hit that subscribe button. Roll to 1K, baby. We on our way. Trying to get there by week 1. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Fastest growing Commander community on YouTube. And we live. Let's get it. Here's the difference you need to know. The NFL Top 100 is voted on by players, right? Based on the previous season. ESPN Top 100 is forward looking. It's projected out by analysts, okay? So it's about what they expect you to do this year. So respect versus projection, okay? Past versus future. You get my drift? And for Washington, it shows 2 things. Our peers already know we've got stars, all right? But the analysts, they still cautious, man. They still cautious. We're going to have to crack them open. They're going to have to get some get right, all right? So let's start with Jayden Daniels, right? NFL Top 100 ranked him number 21. I said he was snubbed. I said he should have been 15, but then they had Jalen Hurts at 19. I get it, right? I get it a little bit. But after one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen. So, yeah, no, I don't get it, okay? Because he had over 4,400 total yards, 31 total touchdowns. Yeah, he should have been higher than 21, okay? But this was also with him sitting out, right? Late in blowouts against Cleveland, right? And also playing with broken ribs post Carolina's game after the 50-yard scamper. So, you know what I'm saying? He could have smashed those numbers crazily just thinking about that, right? And then you got the Dallas game when he ain't played good at all. But what did he do? He played through it all, man. Led us to the NFC Championship game. Yeah, Philly beat our ass 55-23. But in the playoffs, Jayden Daniels was nails. He was nails, okay? ESPN has him at 24, at number 24 going into 2025. And they basically saying, do it again, kid. Do it again. And I say, man, he showed us already he's built different. So you ain't got to worry about that. I think he's going to take that as a little chip on his shoulder along with the other rankings. I think when you rank him like this and he outside the top 10, he's going to feel away regardless. That's just our guy. That's how our quarterback is, man. The most competitive person on the team. Then you got Terry McLaurin, the man with the bag. Bag man. Who is he? It's Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. Scarence Terrence. Listen, big 3-year, $96 million deal, $30 million signing bonus. You know what I'm saying? We got your boy for 4 more years. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can retire a Commander, and that's awesome. Go ahead and cop the jersey. I'm about to get 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the black joint. I'm gonna get the white Super Bowl era joint. Yes, sir. But ESPN, NFL had him at number 52 overall in their top 100 list, right? Voted by the players. But, that's after he scored 13 touchdowns was a career high. 10 of those being in the red zone. So he's a red zone demon. And that was, if you think about how we was in training camp and in the preseason, we wasn't really as efficient in the red zone as we were last year. So that speaks directly to Terry McLaurin not being there. And now that we got him back, NFL, watch out, baby. But ESPN, they dropped our guy to number 74. That's where they got him at. Like as if he's slowing down, right? But if you watch the playoffs, and you know what game I'm bringing up that Detroit game. I'm bringing up that Philly game. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Clutch 3rd down catches, tough grabs in traffic, and he was showing the wheels. He was absolutely moving. And listen, he led us in touchdown receptions in the playoffs as well. The man he was a baller. Absolute baller. Teammates know it. The league knows it. And Jayden Daniels, He knows in the clutch, Terry is him. And now that he got him back, they is him. Look, I can't wait to see it, baby. Week 1 against the Giants, we gonna break it all down. I can't wait. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Laremy Tunsil. Now, this is our new addition, right? But Laremy Tunsil, he was on the NFL top 100 list at number 86. ESPN going into 2025 got him at number 95. But the real story isn't his last year in Houston, right, where he got his 86. It's actually what got him here, right? The fact that he's straight up blocking for Jayden Daniels now, that could actually get him his first team All Pro selection. Those is words out of his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? He told reporters straight up, he ain't letting nobody touch the young fella. Okay. That's a blindside protector. That's an all pro mentality. And I really think that that's what the trajectory he's on this season, because you got to have a little bit of a popularity, you know what I'm saying, to get that all pro nod. So, and with JD and the way that the NFL loving on our Commanders, why not him? Right? Why not him? And listen, the best blindside protector we've had since Trent Williams. Before that, Chris Samuel. So we haven't had um the best of luck post Trent Williams when it comes to left tackles, blindside protectors. And I think we got one from day one now with our man Laremy Tunsil. So that's definitely intriguing. I really feel like this list, he's gonna be a little higher next year on this list for sure. But we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna get into all of that when I break down my 5 bold predictions coming up in a little bit. Bobby Wagner, Frankie Luvu. Before I go on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, roll to 1K, baby. Gerard BTV with burgundy and gold. We never fold, Mike. Hey. But listen, Bobby landed at number 74 on the top 100 list, right, for the NFL. Luvu was at number 70. Okay, they was all pro last year, second team all pro, both of them. We were the only team with 2 all pro linebackers. But ESPN, they don't even see them guys on the top 120 for their list for 2025. Obviously, different criteria and things like that, but they basically probably chalking it up to age and just looking at the young fellas and being like, yeah, you're gonna get leapfrogged by some of these young dudes, some of these Uber names that's out here, whatever. But I mean, Frankie Luvu ain't old; he right in his prime, so they just doubting him. You know what I'm saying? With Bobby, they like, yeah, it's your age. And with Frankie, they like, yeah, you got to do it again. Show me. But I don't think you're going to do it. So I'll tell you this. Any offensive lineman, running back, tight end, they don't want to see them boys. They don't want to see them boys. Not our Tasmanian Devil and Frankie, right? Not Bobby. You don't want to see them boys. That's a leading tackler in the NFL, Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they the heartbeat of our defense, man. Okay. And one of them, right? I feel like one of them going to shake loose. One of them. Because it's a DQ defense. And with Ken Norton out here dialing it up for a second year, opportunity is abound for these two gentlemen. I'm looking very much in forward to see what they're going to do. Okay. Now that, my friends, leads us into our 5 bold predictions. But prior to that, let's think about it. This how the league sees us, Commanders fans. Okay? We respect it, but we not fully bought in. And I mean, should we? Year 1, this is now year 2. They basically telling us, yeah, we need to see it again before we believe that y'all have actually arrived. Do you think we've arrived? Do you think we Super Bowl contenders? Do you think we NFC Championship or bust type team? Like, what is your expectations? Let me know in the comment section. I'm definitely curious to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this brings me to my 5 bold predictions for 2025 and why ESPN probably way off. Way off. All right. Bold prediction number 1. Hope y'all buckled up. Be ready. Jayden Daniels finishes top 10 in the NFL top 100 next year. On both lists. Straight up. ESPN's top 100 and the NFL's top 100. He had 4,400 passing yards, 4,400 total yards last year, right? I got him having 4,500 passing yards, okay? this year. Throwing another 600, 700 rushing yards. He going to eclipse 5K, 52 and 5 1/4. He going to eclipse that this year. And I'm expecting anywhere from 30. He had 31 touchdowns total last year. I'm expecting anywhere from 35 to 40 touchdowns this year. That's what I'm talking about, right? We're not talking about Pro Bowl JD. We talking about MVP JD. Let me run them numbers back for you one time. I'm talking 5 1/4 total yards. I'm talking about 40 touchdowns. Argue with your mama, straight up. Like, that's how we going. MVP can, and we got Terry back. MVP him. Going to the next prediction since we brought up Terry. Terry gonna crack 1,200 yards. That don't sound crazy. 1,200, 1,250. If he touched 13, I might do a backflip. I ain't done a backflip in ages, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna lead the NFL in touchdowns, especially red zone touchdowns. If it's not total touchdowns, it's gonna be red zone touchdowns. But I think Terry can lead the NFL in touchdowns this year because he's our red zone demon. Okay, he was elite in the playoffs. And Jayden trusts him more and more and more when it comes to crunch time, right? When you got to have it. Those got to have it moments against the Bengals, against Dallas, right? You got to have it 5-17 all day, right? And you already know Debo going to open up a lot of that underneath shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Terry going to be able to take top off defenses as well as go shallow with it and go the distance. So we got Bammers that's going to be hooping this year. We got Bammers that's going to be hooping this year. Bold prediction number 3. Laremy Tunsil. He going to make his first team All-Pro. Straight up. He going to make his first team All-Pro, and that's going to tax Adam Peters' pockets. But I ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me, right? But forget all the penalties that Laremy was getting in Houston. Forget those old narratives, right? His presence, his mindset, and the change in everything. Just think about it. You going from C.J. Stroud to Jayden Daniels. You going from the offensive coordinator they had over there that was more like Kyle Shanahan to Cliff Kingsbury, right? The practice style is different. The way Dan Quinn treats their veterans is completely different. Come on, man. This guy is perfectly set up for a massive payday. And he's hunting for one. He's trying to get that bag, just like Terry just did. And he is next up. And again, he did say himself, nobody touches Jayden. That's all-pro energy, man. That's all-pro energy from our left tackle. Blindside protector. Aficionado. Love it. Love it. Bold prediction number 4. Either Bobby Wagner or Frankie Luvu is going to make the all-pro this year. I don't think we're going to have 2 this year, but one of them is going to be all-pro next year. And I'm banking it's going to be Frankie. And I'm banking he's going to be a first-team all-pro, right? Still got Bobby Wagner being a Pro Bowl nod, but I got Frankie cracking that first-team all-pro. He'd be one of the top 3 linebackers in the NFL because they playing with my man name, right? And then Adam Peters going to have more decisions to make when it comes to that man in a year and a half. So, hey, when you're good, you're good. And you want to have these issues. Right. Listen, bold prediction number 5. Y'all ready for this one? We're going to finish with at least, if we only had 3 players on the ESPN list, right? We're going to have at least 5 players on the ESPN Top 100 list next year. If we've only had 5 players on the NFL Top 100, we're going to have 7 players on the NFL Top 100 next year. The players I believe that are going to have opportunity to be added, you guessed it, Trigger Trey Amos. Bill, I think Bill might have opportunity, man, if he show up and show out the right way, the way we talking about using him in the run game as well as the passing game. Mikey Sanders still could not forget about my boy Mikey because I think Mikey's a Pro Bowl nod himself. Okay, so them my 3 to give me, 2 of the 3 of them going to crack it. And I'm going to say it's probably going to be, I'm going to go with Mikey and Trey. I'm going to go with Mikey and Trey. I think they're going to lock it down. I think our secondary going to be so locked down this year, they're going to have no choice but to highlight these boys, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. The NFL Top 100, they showed us respect. ESPN Top 100, they tried to put a little doubt in our coffee, right? But I'm telling you, 2025, man, we flipping the script on these boys, on the whole league. The whole league is on notice. Do you agree with our bold predictions on this channel today? Who else do you think should be on this list? Who else should have made the top 100 for the NFL by the peers? Who else should have made the ESPN top 100 by the analysts? Let me know in the comment section. They're two different lists. One is looking in the past for last year, and one is looking forward. So remember, NFL's looking back, ESPN was looking forward. So let me know who you think should be on the ESPN top 100 projections based off our roster. And also, if you're rocking with this channel, please hit that subscribe button, baby, for more Commanders talk daily here on Gerard BTV with Burgundy and Gold. Yo, we never fold, baby. And we out here.